Hi, good morning, and welcome back to Human Gardener's Veranda Talk. We are all going through stressful times now. Yes, the sudden pandemic has created a lot of imbalances in our life. Suddenly, we feel what is going to happen in the future. The future looks bleak, and there is a lot of tension. But we also know that we cannot continue like this. We need to be more hopeful. We need to be positive. We need to bring back that positive frame of mind. So today I will share a small experience I had so many years back, which always helped me to get my positive mind frame back. That year I was in charge of our branch in Calcutta, and I had some 20 employees under me. Like T.S. Eliot said, April is the cruelest month. Yes, for managers and for the management people, April is always the cruelest month because it is in April we normally have the appraisal and then declare the incentive and increments and the bonuses. That year, our company had introduced certain new schemes and reforms. They had introduced PF benefits, gratuity, and even pension for the employees. So, in the long term, all these would have been a great benefit for the employees. But the new generation is not much interested in the long term benefits. They are more interested in short term. They want to know what is their take home. So even though there is an increase in their salary, their take home will be almost the same. So they were not very happy about it. And I am also finding it difficult to convince them. They have their own reasons. They have their EMIs to be paid, children's education, parents' treatment. But then I was not able to convince them that even though short term is important, the long term is more important and beneficial for them. So by noon, I was feeling tired and I decided to take a break. I went to a restaurant next to our office. I sat there alone, ordered my food, and I was looking around and I saw three or four old ladies sitting at the table next to mine. So I could not resist myself from listening to their conversation. From the bits and pieces of what they were talking, what I understood is they have come to collect their pension from the treasury, which is just across the hotel. They are living in different parts of the city. They were all working together, probably as teachers or some government employees. And every month, it is a practice that on this day they will come together, collect their pension, and then come to this restaurant and have something to eat or drink. So they were all seriously going through that menu. And I was a bit curious and I was observing them. After going through the menu, they narrowed down to two items. They said that either they will have a sweet lassi or a Pepsi. Yes, you heard it right. Either a sweet lassi or a Pepsi. So now they have to choose from either of them. So one lady among them, she kept aside all the menu card and declared that this month we will have sweet lassi. And she paused for a few seconds and then again declared that we will have Pepsi next month. That one statement triggered a lot of things in my mind. I have never heard a much positive statement in my life. Suddenly I started seeing at things in a different angle. Just imagine they are all coming from different parts of the city. It's not easy for them to reach here. But then it is obvious that they are enjoying that. It is not the amount of pension which they get which is making them happy. It is the time which they are going to spend together which is actually making them excited. I'm sure at that age, they are not bothered about the amount of food they are going to eat. They may not be enjoying the food. Or in other words, it is not the Pepsi which is going to fill in their stomach. What happens is that Pepsi is going to fill in their heart. It is happiness attached to it, which is making them more happy and excited. And it was very obvious in them. And what amazed me the most is She had no doubt when she declared that this next month I will have a bottle of Pepsi. She had no doubt about her future. Even at that age, she was crystal clear that they will come again, they will meet again next month, and they are going to have a bottle of Pepsi. Suddenly, that Pepsi, it becomes a sign of hope, a symbol of hope. So when they are enjoying their sweet lassi now, they are also looking forward for the bottle of Pepsi which they are going to have the next month. That was a great learning for me. I was so happy about it, and I went back to my office. I called all my team and I shared this experience or story with them. And I told them, like that, those ladies, I agree that it is important to have concern about the now. But then, isn't it also important to keep something for the future as well? To be positive about the future, to be hopeful about the future. So while we enjoy this sweet lassi now, it is always also important to have that bottle of Pepsi as a symbol of hope for the next month or the future to come. I think I was able to convince my team, and interestingly, in future, whenever we had such stressful times, whenever we were low in our energy, somebody from the team will always share this experience or this story and say, okay, let us have this lassi now and also keep the bottle of Pepsi for the future. Personally, for me, this one story had helped a lot. Whenever I am feeling low, when I am not positive, I always think about that bottle of Pepsi, that confidence of that lady, which brings me back into the present as well as in the future. So, my friends, what I suggest is that yes, we are going through stressful times, but let us be hopeful. Let us keep something for the future. The future will definitely be benevolent for us. So when we are enjoying this sweet lassi now, I will come back with more bottles of Pepsi for you in the future. Thank you very much.